Stephenson here. Welcome to another M12 Swiss draft. We've got Throne of Empires as our rare, which actually looks pretty good in this pack. Otherwise, we could take a Lawkeeper, Minotaur, Adept. Those are all good, but I like that Throne of Empires keeps us completely open, and it happens to just be a good card. Gives you a chumper each turn, so it's pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm fine with picking that. Okay, here, let's see. Well, probably just gonna pick the Shock. Acidic Slime, Arbalest Elite, Giant Spider, Man Leak. Those are some other possible picks, but I think I'm just gonna go with the removal in Shock. It's a great card. Okay. Here, not too many great looking cards here. We've got the Devouring Swarm, which is like an evasive creature. Got the Dusk Hunter Bat, the Bloodthirster. Otherwise, Greater Basilisk, Runeclaw Bear. Nothing in this pack really is standing out at me as being really good. I think I'm probably going to pick the Devouring Swarm. Red-black is, a pretty common archetype, and Devouring Swarm's it's a good card for that archetype. Gives you an evasive guy for your Bloodthirsters later. Okay, here, if I wanted to play Devouring Swarm, I could definitely see myself playing the Tormented Soul. Hopefully get some more Bloodthirst guys. Nothing else really stands out as too good in this pack. Okay, here could do the Distress. Great Sword actually seems like it would be okay with Tormented Soul. I've never really tried those two together before, but if I was playing a bunch of little creatures, if you get enough creatures, Great Sword is a playable card, and there's nothing else that stands out in this pack as super good for me. Okay, here I could just go with the big zombie, I could go with the Distress, or I could go with the Deathmark, which is a really good sideboard card. I think actually, I'm just gonna pick the Deathmark. It can be super brutal in matches against green or white creatures, which the white's the big one because that's a really hot color to play, much more so than green. But still, Deathmark is a very solid sideboard card. I'm happy to pick that. Here, I kind of want to stick with that archetype, just do the black-red Bloodthirst, so I'm happy picking a Bloodrage Vampire here. I think that's just fine. Here, I kind of like the Warpath Ghoul. He's a good beater. Could do Active Treason too. That's not bad. I do like Active Treason Fling, and Flings tend to come later than Active Treasons. I think Warpath Ghoul is actually a pretty good card. I guess we'll pick the Active Treason. I won't mind playing Active Treason and Flings and stuff like that. I think that's fine. Here, I think we just want to pick up another Tormented Soul. Make sure we have enough of those to get some nice Bloodthirst going. Okay, here we'll take the Slaughter Cry, get a nice combat trick. Okay, we certainly won't play two Great Swords, so we can just pick up a Mind Rot here. We've got a pretty awkward mana curve going on right now. 4 1-drops and a bunch of 3-drops and then a 4-drop. So Would definitely like to pick up some nice 2-drops pretty soon here. I guess we could get the Buried Ruin, those other 2 cards we definitely won't play, and we might get like a Crumbling Colossus or something, I'm not sure. Lightning Elemental's fine, I guess. I've played it before, but I wasn't happy when I played it. Our opponent's gonna have an Angel Feather. Okay, hopefully we open like an Inferno Titan or a Grave Titan or something. Make this deck a little more pimped out, because right now we've got 0 bombs, and we look like a weak Bloodthirst deck, so this deck doesn't look very impressive right now. Well, it's not getting much better with this pack either, unfortunately. It looks like our best pick is a first pick Tormented Soul, which is certainly not the first pick we want, but if you'll look, this pack is really dreadful anyway. Really not anything good in here. I mean, we could take the Combust, but we'll just try and stick out this black-red Bloodthirst thing as best we can. Hopefully we pick up at least one good black or red creature. Well, we got our wish. We could pick the Outcast here, but got the Doomblade too. That's a tough pick. Unfortunately, I think I don't feel comfortable passing a Doomblade. That's pretty important. It's just too good a removal to pass up, unfortunately. So we're gonna miss an Outcast for a Doomblade. Okay, well, here we can pick more removal, or we can get the Gravedigger. I think I'm actually just going to get more removal now. I'd rather have good removal and try and just win on some, fairly lackluster creatures, rather than just pick up a bunch of creatures and hope to beat them down without any good removal. I mean, Outrages and Doomblades, they don't get around very far, so they're like necessary. Okay, well, the good picks have slowed down. Could take the Lava Axe or the Zombie Goliath. I think I actually like Lava Axe more. And then we can just pick up some more early creatures, hopefully. Okay, well, nothing really good in this pack. We'll take the Goblin Piker since we have one other 2-drop spell right now, so fine with taking a Piker there. Okay, well, this might have just turned into a Dark Favor deck on our Tormented Soul, stuff like that. I mean, I could do the Warpaint instead. I don't lose the life for that, but maybe that is better. I don't actually know if I like Warpaint or Dark Favor more. I think I actually like Warpaint more. I don't like losing 1 life for playing a card, so I'll pick the Warpaint. God, we need some. This deck needs to come together better. This is not looking good. Well, Child of the Night is a very good card, so we're happy to take that this late. I think that's going to be good. We need more Bloodthirsters, though, like immediately. We have 1, which is certainly not enough. Could pick up the Bonebreaker Giant since we have no later creatures, but I think we'll actually just take the Ring Flesh. Nothing really good in this. Could do another Lightning Elemental, but I really don't feel like I'm going to play the first one. I don't even know. I guess we'll take another one. We might end up, I mean, we're at 9 creatures right now at, on almost the end of pack 2. This is not shaping up to be good. I think everyone in this draft is probably playing black-red. Well, I guess we have the Active Treason, so we could just take the Fling. But maybe Ring Flesh is actually better. Since we don't even have enough creatures, Fling would be terrible on its own anyway. Yeah, we'll take the Ring Flesh. Um, take a Disentomb, I guess. Take the Zombie Goliath. Got a super late Dark Favor. I guess with 3 Tormented Souls, we could strongly consider playing these auras. Okay, pack 3 we opened. Once again, nothing really good for us. Gideon's Avenger and an Overrun. Our picks are really just the Arsonist, the Warpath Ghoul, what else? Nothing really, I guess. Maybe a Dark Favor or something. I could just pick up the Arsonist here, get another 1-drop, but I think I actually like the Warpath Ghoul. We need some more, mid-game beaters. Well, we got past the Singer Vampire, so that's good. He can win games on his own, so we'll definitely take the Singer Vampire. Well, we got another pretty good pick here. We're going to take the Blood Ogre, and he's a pretty good Bloodthirster. By pretty good, I mean probably 3rd best after Gorehorn Minotaur and the vampires, the Lifelink vampires. I guess technically Bloodlord of Vazgoth would be up there too. I could take the Dusk Hunter Bat here, but I'm not going to pass an Incinerate. That's just too good. So this deck is shaping up a little bit better towards the end here, which I think is going to be really good for us. We'll take the Gravedigger. Always nice to have a Gravedigger. This deck did get significantly better with this last pack. Here I could take the Manic Vandal for sideboard, but I actually think I'm going to take the Drifting Shade. I've always kind of underrated this card, and I think it's actually better than I initially thought. So I need to give it more credit and pick it here and play it. This isn't really a Crown of Empires deck, but if there was a chance that I was going to get the the common one, then I actually think I am going to pick it here. Because I'm missing out on like a Fiery Hellhound, but I think that's okay. If there was a chance that I could get the Scepter, then it's worth it. Well, another Blood Rage Vampire is really good. Certainly one of the weakest. I actually rate him lower than I do Dusk Hunter Bat, just because even though he has 2 more power, the evasiveness is that much more important. But we're happy to get Bloodthirsters, honestly. So I'm not going to complain about it. We'll take the Manic Vandal for the sideboard here, in case we go up against, I don't know, some sort of sick artifact. We can't even main deck them because we're running some artifacts. We probably won't run the Crown. It's just not really what our deck wants. We'll take another Piker. We need some more early aggressive stuff. Okay, well, this deck did significantly get better. Thankfully, I don't think we'll have to play the Lightning Elementals, which is nice. Our bomb is a single Singer Vampire. Certainly not the best bomb I've ever had. Well, the Scepter tabled, so now we have the 3, and we will be playing all 3, because if we can get all 3, then that's just like game over. I guess we'll take the Tunneler. Most likely won't play him. Take a Hideous Visage. So it's kind of cool. We got the 3 combo artifacts. We'll see how this fits into our deck. Thankfully, it's just kind of 3 cards that fit into any deck, And actually, it's kind of nice because the Scepter is for our strategy anyway. Okay, well, I'm gonna build the deck and then I'll be right back with you. All right. Well, this is I think the list I'm probably gonna run. I ended up running 16 lands because we top out at 5. We only have one card at 5. I guess we're not going to play Lava Axe. The only toss-up with Lava Axe really that I think I could do is maybe like the Greatsword or something, but I actually think the Greatsword, even though we're only running 14 creatures, Greatsword with our 3 Tormented Souls, that's pretty good. And then Greatsword with like our Throne of Empires even. Put out a 1/1 soldier and then just something we can equip it to. I kind of like that too. Or even the Blood Ogre, that would be sick. 6/3 first strike. So we're not running the Lava Axe, the Lightning Elementals, the Slaughter Cry, the Act of Treason. So there were some cuts that were made. We're not running the Mind Rot. Either of our auras, which I don't mind so much. I didn't really want to play auras anyway. The Distant Tomb, I guess. Zombie Goliath. Any of these cards we're not really running. Deathmark's only our only really good sideboard card that I can think of. Manic Vandal, possibly, but probably not, since we're, running, 4 artifacts, which is probably significantly more than any of the other decks are going to be running. Alright, well, I guess we'll give this a try and see how it goes. I think the fact that we have these 3 is kind of cool. Whether or not we get it, that's a whole nother story, but our removal suit is decent too. I think this deck could do something. It's very draw dependent. We'll see. Okay, I'll see you round 1.